You're more tired than ever, but you're not doing more than before. In fact, if you look back at your busiest seasons, the final exams, the new job, the newborn baby, you might have been doing objectively more then. Yet the exhaustion you feel now is different. It's a deeper, heavier kind of tired. It clings to you from the moment your alarm rings, a silent companion that follows you through your day. This isn't the satisfying ache of a day well spent. It's a persistent mental weight, a fog that refuses to lift, no matter how much you rest. So why does life feel so much heavier now? This feeling is confusing because it defies logic. You follow the advice, you try to get enough sleep, you eat relatively well, you even schedule downtime, moments where you're supposed to recharge your batteries. But the recovery never seems to come. The rest you get feels shallow, like skipping a stone across the surface of a deep lake. It never truly sinks in and settles the waters below. You wake up feeling as if you've run a marathon in your sleep, your mind already cluttered with a to-do list that seems to have written itself overnight. This isn't just physical fatigue, it's something more pervasive, a drain on your very spirit. The question haunts you in quiet moments. Is something wrong with you? Have you lost your drive? Have you lost your ambition? Have you lost your edge? You see others seemingly managing it all, posting their productive mornings and weekend adventures. Meanwhile, you feel like you are wading through mental quicksand, where every step requires a monumental effort. The simplest tasks, things that used to be automatic, now demand a conscious push. Answering an email, deciding what to have for dinner, making a phone call. Each one feels like another small weight, added to an already overburdened mind. It's a slow, creeping erosion of your capacity. This experience is isolating, yet it's one of the most shared, unspoken truths of our time. It's the quiet hum of exhaustion running beneath the surface of modern life. It's the feeling of being constantly connected, yet profoundly disconnected from your own sense of vitality. You're not lazy, you're not broken, you're not failing. The problem isn't your effort, your attitude, or your discipline. The problem is the world you are living in. The rules of the game have changed, but no one gave you the new instruction manual. You are playing on hard mode without ever having chosen it. A strange paradox defines your days. You are always busy, but you rarely feel a sense of progress. Your calendar is a mosaic of appointments, reminders, tasks. Your phone buzzes with a relentless stream of notifications, each one a small demand on your attention. You rush from one thing to the next, a constant state of motion that gives the illusion of productivity. At the end of the day, you collapse, not from the fulfillment of meaningful work, but from the sheer churn of activity. You look back at the hours that have passed and wonder, what did I actually accomplish? The day was full, but your feeling is one of emptiness. This is the state of being busy without progress. It's like running on a treadmill, where the scenery never changes and you end up exactly where you started, only more out of breath. You are responding, reacting, and managing, but are you creating, building, or advancing? The urgent tasks always seem to crowd out the important ones. The a million tiny paper cuts of daily life leave you with no energy for the deep work that truly matters, the projects that ignite your passion, or the goals that give you a sense of purpose. Your days are spent putting out small fires, leaving the main structure of your life unattended. This feeling extends into your attempts to rest. You carve out an evening to relax, to watch a movie or read a book. But your mind doesn't switch off. It continues to whir in the background, processing the day's events, worrying about tomorrow's obligations, and scrolling through an endless feed of information. This is what it means to be resting without recovery. Your body may be still, but your brain is not. It's caught in a loop of low-grade anxiety and mental chatter, unable to find the off switch. True downtime, the kind that genuinely restores your mental reserves, feels like a distant and unattainable luxury. The result is a constant, low-level mental noise. It's the background static of a radio that's never quite tuned to a clear station. This noise is made up of half-finished thoughts, lingering worries, snippets of news, and the digital echoes of other people's lives. It fragments your attention and makes it difficult to focus on any single thing for a sustained period. You find yourself picking up your phone without thinking, opening tabs you don't remember needing, and feeling a persistent sense of being overwhelmed. This isn't a personal failing. It is the signature of a life lived in an environment of perpetual overstimulation.